Good day once more, good people, right? Now, I would like us to look at this second, at 3.2. What does the question say, right? The question here says that a steel pavilion at a sports ground, comprises of a series of what? Of 12 steps. Then I will underline this. A series of what? Of 12 steps, right? Now, if this is my diagram that is given here, right? Say, this one here, this is my first step, this will be my second step, this is my third step, there is the fourth step, fifth step, sixth step, etc., 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 up until 12 steps. Note that, right? So, this is what I do when I read a question. That is, this is the analysis that I do as I read, right? Now, a series of 12 steps of which the first 3 are shown. So, in this diagram, we have only been given 3 steps. 3 steps have been shown. But I know that now there's 9 more steps that haven't been shown here. Right? So it's only the first 3 which have been given in this diagram. Now, I am told here that now each step is what? Is 5 meters wide. Each step is what? 5 meters wide. Right? I come to my diagram and say, okay, if this here is my first step, can you see? Now, first step here is 5 meters wide. 5 meters wide. So here you can see that the diagram here it is in a 3-dimensional plane. Right? So I have length, I have breadth, I have what? Height, for example. Right? So this is the width now of this. It's 5 meters. That's number 1. So 5 meters. Right? And then each step has a rise. Each step has a rise. A rise. So now a rise, it's moving up the y plane, for example. So there's my rise from here to here. This is my rise in this first step. I can also go to my second step and see, there is my rise. I can go to the next step and see, there is my rise. Right? Right? So this is 1 over 3 meters. This is 1 over 3 meters. This is 1 over 3 meters, etc., etc., etc. So a rise and has a thread of what? Of 2 over 3 meters. This one it's 1 over 3 meters. This one it's 2 over 3. So the thread, it's where you walk. This is where you will walk. Right? Right? So this is a thread. It's 2.3 meters wide. There's my thread here. 2.3 meters wide. There's my thread here. Now can you see here now the thread? It's 2.3 meters. It's not going to change. You see, as I move from step 1 up until my what? My 12th step, it remains a constant. That's very important. You note that. Now, let's look at what we're given here. The question here says, the open side, which is shaded on sketch on each side. So, my steps here, right? It has got this side, right? And also on the other side, this side is open. And also on the other side, it's also open. It's just that I'm not good with diagrams. But I could extrapolate here a line that will go down, 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 right? And then, you see, to go and, so I've got this green side, and then I've got, let's say, if this were to be red, I'm just making an example. So we've got 2 open sides here, right? So the open side on the sketch, on each side of the pavilion, must be covered with metal. So this is where you're going to put your metal, this side you must shade, you must cover it with what? With your metal. And the other side you must also cover it with your what? With your metal, sheeting. Now, calculate the area in square meters. Calculate the area in square meters, right, of metal sheeting to cover both open sides. That's what you've been tasked with in this example. I'll show you like in the next class now, like on how to actually do the calculation. But even before that, what I would like to show you is that now, like here we've got three sets of values. I've got 5 meters, right, which was my width. I've got my rise, which is 1.3 meters. I've got 3 meters, which is my thread. Now, in terms of metal sheeting, the metal sheeting is on this side, this open side. The metal sheeting is on this open side. Now, can you see that, like, this width it's not going to be, there's going to be no metal sheeting on the width. So, this side here, the examiner is just putting it there to what? To confuse me. Then I've got only 2 sides that I must look at here. It is my rise as well as my what? My thread. Right? My rise and my my thread. These are going to be the most important sides that I must look at in terms of, you know, like my calculation there. Right? And then here it's the area. The area. I know that like my area is given by length times what? Times breadth. Right? So, to make it easier for myself, what I will do, I will just say, okay, if I were to look at my first step, there's my first step, there's the there's my first step, it ends somewhere there, right? If I were to go to my, my second step, here, what I'll do, I'll just extrapolate a line that goes to the end there, right? And then here, I'll extrapolate a line that goes down like this. I'll also extrapolate a line that goes to the end here. Can you see now? If I am looking at this metal sheeting here on this side, so my area here, which is length times breadth. Let's say this one is my first step, right? Length 1, breadth 1. I just made example. So, right? So here I'll have my area around this side. There's my first area there. Now, if I were to go to the next one here, my area 2, for example, can you see now, like now, the rise here, it's 1/3, and another rise there. So, my rise has been doubled here. Can you see that now? This will be length 2, in fact, okay, times B2. Let me just put it that way. Right? There we go. This is the second that I'm going to get there now. Let's go to the last one now. The last one would therefore be, there's my area 3 there, for example. This would be my area 3, which is equal to L3 times B3. Right? So the relationship there between B1, B2 and B3, it's like B1, it gives me what? 1/3. But now like B2 here now, like it's 2 times B1. B3 here, it is 3 times B1. So my B1 is doubled here. It is tripled here. In my fourth step, it would be 4 times. It would be 5 times, 6 times, up until up until 12. My 12th step. Then I will show you now, like in terms of the calculation, in the next in the next class. Thank you for listening. Right? And then we'll finish this one off in the next class. Thank you very much.